the most manliest man of the 70s. Yo, Sinbad no Bouken, yet again, delivering that fucking hype, delivering that fucking awesomeness, and it improved since the last OVA, got even more hyper, got even more badass. Yo, when we see the start of this dungeon, we see like all those fucking soldiers, all those chumps getting absolutely annihilated. See that a Drakon is attacked by these little baby dragons, and it's like, oh, Sinbad saying, but I love like the little comedy things that they had between them, because you show that how do these guys become like, you know, Drakon's like one of his most loyal subjects and all that, but the one that's gone like the third, like how they started off is like Drakon absolutely hates it, like, oh, I'm Dragon the second, like that. He's like, nah, too long, I'm gonna call you Drakon. It's like, what, like, yo, and these two want to fucking kill each other. Even as well, like, fucking Drakon's like ordering Sinbad to sacrifice himself, and that just, you know, that just grinded his fucking gears wrong, that did, when he was saying that, and it's like, I am not sacrificing myself. I have this entire country to rule. No, this entire world. Like that, I was like, yo, you fucking do that, Sinbad. And it's like, and Drakon's like, yeah, fine, I'll do it myself. Going in, like getting hit by geysers, dragons alike, and even this king dragon as well that looked so sick as fuck. And it was like, even as like, well, when he was like right at the door, and it was like, it wasn't opening because he thought that was the trial to get through that door, or like, you know, a sacrifice or something like that. He was showing like, why isn't it opening? He's like banging on the door like that, and he sees the dragon, he sees death's door around it like that. It's like, and it showed that he's got the hinting that, you know, Drakon really loves the Princess Celadine, which I'll get into a bit later, like that, you know, his brother is marrying, and it showed that his brother's a piece of shit, saying like, oh, I'm just doing this for the, you know, kingdom, like, I don't even love her, she's just, you know, a toy and stuff like that. It's like, yo, Drakon is showing that he deeply cares for Celadine, but it's like, because he's the older brother, he's the one that's pretty much just doing this, and I'm like, you fucking scumbag. And it's like, yo, Sinbad, he's like taking on that dragon, and it's like, those words where it's like, yeah, you're a human first before you're a soldier. No wonder you're fearful. This is a giant dragon. You've never seen anything like this before. Sure, you may have killed fucking thousands of soldiers before, but it's like, yo, a giant dragon that shoots lightning of all things? Yeah, I'd be shitting myself as well. And Sinbad takes it on by like riding the guys, using it like Drakon's shield as a fucking surfboard, and just riding around, slashing it, cutting it apart, and like, yo, it's just so sick when he just finishes it off, like stabbing it in the head. It looks so fucking cool. It looks a vast improvement from the first one. The first one's like, it was really fucking amazing and stuff like that. This one, I felt like they put a lot more into the animation and stuff, and it just looked a hell of a lot better. I mean, I'm just saying, but it's like, after that, they managed to get like these two orbs and put it through, and they actually managed to reach Baal, showing, you know, that these two are starting to work as a team. You know, they, even though like he keeps thinking them as a commoner, it's like, yo, these two are able to get along, and you know, this is probably the start, you know, of like a very beautiful friendship, I imagine. But then they realize that they've got to have a fist fight to the death, pretty much, since they like start off with a sword. You know, like Baal says, like someone has to be worthy. It's like, no, I'm taking this with me. I'm taking this metal vessel, and it's like, no, Sinbad, it's gonna be me. And it's like, yo, they start with sword, like, yo, Drakon had him beat with the sword, but it's like Sinbad with his stats is like, this isn't a sword fight. This is just a fight, pretty much to end all fights like that. And it's like, yo, punch in. I love the fucking voice actor for Drakon. He's like, I can't lose, like that. He's just screaming like that. It's like the two are like fucking like right at the fist, like fist fights, and it's like the fist cross like that. Their heads smashing together, and it's like, yo, that was badass. But come on, if you've seen the original, if you're like, I don't know what the matter with you if you're like seeing Sinbad no Bouken first and not the Magi series in general, but you already know that Sinbad already wins and he receives Baal. If you've seen the Magi series like that, when he got out of the dungeon, you saw that he was actually, you know, getting like corny about all the like fucking like army, and it's like, yo, give us the treasures, give us the metal vessel, you know you want to, and I'm like, fuck off. I'm not giving you these like fucking weapons and stuff like that. This is mine. This is my treasure. I earned this. I fucking just killed like 50 dragons, and you want my shit? Suck my dick. Like, that's pretty much what Sinbad said. It's like, suck my dick, no. And Yunnan out of nowhere. And it's very interesting to see that where Yunnan's pretty much relation with Sinbad is, like, where does he stand, and like why is he helping him? Now, I think there's a little bit more to Yunnan. It's like, don't trust him. I mean, we can't trust Sinbad either, but I'm not trusting Yunnan either. It's like, they're all a little bit suspicious. This is when Sinbad was a little bit more purer, like I should say. That's all I'm saying, you know, guys. But like when we see, like when he returns, like home and stuff like it. That was just so sad. Once Yunnan flew him away, it was like he returns home and he finds his mother dying, and her last words showing that, you know, she loves Sinbad very dearly, of, you know, her husband, and it was just tragic. And I thought, you know, that was the end of the OVA, and I was like, that was a perfect way to end it. But then we had a little bit more with Saladin coming around and Sinbad leading on the boat. It's like, yo, fucking Sinbad, he was just trolling with her, saying like, oh, I'm just gonna cut you, and like, you know, fucking Alibaba told just make those fucking jugs fall down. I was like, oh, what a great man Sinbad is. He knows what everyone he wants to deliver. He wants to deliver jugs. That's what the thing he wants to do. And he just leaves on the boat after like taking her out. It's like, yo, Sinbad, you're a beast. You didn't even have to use your freaking djinn. It's going to be very interesting as well, like later in the series. I have read the manga, but I'm going to be very interested to see how Sinbad is going to acquire like the Jin equip, like what's going to trigger him to get into that, or just maybe after loads of training and stuff. But very interesting, very much loved this OVA. It was a very good one. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. This was a very good OVA. I loved this one. This is that Magi greatness, guys. And it's like, yo, manga right now for Magi, beastly as fuck. Sinbad no Bouken, beastly as fuck, yo. I love fucking Magi. Magi's got some of the greatest content, I'm just saying. But that's all for me. I also thank you very much for watching as always. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this OVA. You know, click subscribe. That very much helps, you know. But like I said, straight out of Panda, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.